Alright folks, Petunia's Idiot, we are back. From Criminal Case on Facebook, we are going to be heading on to the Old Friends and New Beginnings, and I have...
Criminal Case Theories here.
Yep, we're going to head on. Well, Ace, at least now the serial killer's been caught. I just wish he'd done it sooner. We might have saved Julian from losing his dad. But then, we could keep going back and saying that for every one of our victims, and it's never enough, Ace. You're right, all we can do now is make sure that this doesn't happen again. And there's some loose ends to wrap up. We've got reason to believe the killer was using amlodipine stolen from a shipment meant for the zoo. The rest of the drug was still in the hideout. I think we have found it by now, but maybe there's still a clue to find there. I'll wait for you in the forest.
Is there anything I could help out with, Ace? I left Carter back at his father's. I'm free as a bird. Well, if you have the time, I'd like your opinion on some strange messages I've been getting.
That doesn't sound good.
Perfect. Ace, if you want to start with a hideout, I'll wait for you in Kathy's lab. That doesn't sound good.
Alrighty.
Oh, they fixed her hair. Hey, Kathy. So what were you saying about receiving more messages? Well, I'm on a white hat hacker forum called Code to Joy, and I keep getting notifications from an anonymous user. They addressed me personally, saying they know I work for the police. I tried to trace them, but to no avail, and they started saying they were going to send me proof. Proof of what? That's what I asked them. They wouldn't clarify. They only said, there is more to it than you think, but I don't even know what it is. Ace, they said they send you a package to the station today, so I thought I'd warn you. They all have it addressed to my old hacker handle, The Artist. Yeah, I missed that. Ace, we should have a look around the station for that package.
Oh yeah.
You don't really need, police force to worry too much about that. We're dealing with an ample and Lapidine case right now. We don't really need to worry about personal affairs. That's another thing, but...
They will be setting up the next district for sure with that. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pile of leaves.
Wow.
I misclicked. I hate when I misclick. Yeah, that's a big thing of nostalgia there with The Artist. Ace, I can't see any box of amphledine everywhere. Do you really think it might be hidden under this tiny pile of leaves? Well, no, I'm not doubting you. Let's have a look at those leaves straight away.
Wow, I must say, we've gotten 15 new members today, just from these last, 5 hours, so thank you guys all for coming along in. If you want to join the Discord, there is a link right there. Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys want to do more criminal cases, you just kind of get involved. There's a big, strong community over on the Discord. Saloon. Locked box. For the Artist, man, that's an old school box too.
There's a box here, Ace, and the label says, For the Artist, just as Kathy said it would. Careful when you open it, Ace. We don't know what it's inside. I'm really curious to see what's inside. I don't know what it could be.
Yeah, I like that KFC. A little mini game within a mini game, seeing if you can find some of the items before I can.
Yeah.
Alright, what's this? Oh.
Uh-oh. I guess all that.
There was a box of amlodipine under those leaves. Except that's only one box and it's empty. Where did Wilcox hide the rest of the shipment? Well, I guess you're right. All we can do is get this box to the lab for analysis and hope it gives us a good lead.
We could always go, talk to Wilcox and everything.
Yeah, but that's too easy.
Too easy. She's not gonna help us. No.
5, 5, 4, 5, 4.
4, 5, 5, 4, 9.
7. Oh, no,
9.
it's 9. Okay, 5, 4, 5, 4, 9. So this would be 9 then.
4, 5, 4, and 2. So Kathy's mysterious correspondent sent her a box of mushrooms, and why are they in a safe? What do mushrooms have to do with the mysterious proof the anonymous sender mentioned Kathy, I wonder? Good idea, Ace. We better get these mushrooms to the lab.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Alright, well we got 100 viewers in here, so we're actually just gonna go through the additional investigation. So
Alright.
I'm gonna make it. We'll do it.
So Amir, did you figure out what these mushrooms are about? Are they like hallucinogenic maybe?
No, they're perfectly ordinary Novus muscaria. They grow at the base of large oak trees. The forest in Grimsboro is full of them. There's only one thing. See, these mushrooms happen to be radioactive.
Radioactive? Amir, should we be standing so close to them?
Oh, don't worry. It's a non-ionizing ultra-low frequency, or ULF, radiation, which must seep into the forest ground when the satellite crashed down. The weird part is that the emission of the radiation from these mushrooms occurs at a frequency of about 500 hertz, and it's constant.
Huh. I'm sure if I knew what that meant, I'd think it was strange too.
Oh, sorry, that's just me geeking out. Basically, I think the radiation might have been somehow altered during the satellite's trip into space. Jasper will love this. At any rate, it does confirm one thing. The satellite that fell in the forest is emitting radiation. It's no wonder they posted security guards around the forest. The radiation is low, but nobody should be wandering through here until they're done dismantling the satellite.
But someone did go there. Kathy's mysterious gift giver. We need to figure out who they are. Bet it's Jasper just pulling up.
Oh, that was easy enough. There were skin cells all over the box. The DNA matched a recent suspect of your Izzi Ramsey.
Ooh. Izzi Ramsey, the conspiracy theorist we met when Ian Devine was murdered? Amir, can you let Kathy know about the radioactive mushrooms she received? Ace and I have to mentally prepare ourselves to talk to Mrs. Ramsey.
I knew she'd be back.
I didn't. That took me by surprise.
I mean, I didn't think this soon, but I had a feeling she'd be back at some point. Ace, we've got good news. This empty box has turned out to be extremely destructive. Oh, thank goodness. What'd you find? DNA fingerprints? Well, first, I discovered something interesting about the missing Amblidavine shipment. I'm not so much for those newfangled technologies, but young Amir points out we could use the box barcode to figure out when the shipment had gone missing. As it turns out, the shipment is marked as delivered, even though the zoo never got the delivery. Wait, I'm not sure I get this. You're saying whoever was in charge of the shipment pretended they delivered it to the zoo and instead kept it for themselves? That's what Amir thinks, which means since Principal Wilcox didn't work at deliveries, she must have had an accomplice. Oh, an accomplice. This is terrible. We need to find them. What if they decided to kill as well? What if... Calm yourself, my friend. There was also DNA on this box. A male DNA. But Principal Wilcox is a woman. I mean, as far as we know. This DNA did not match Miss Wilcox, I'm afraid. However, that is also didn't match anyone in the police database. Her identity is still a mystery. Rats, we need to let the chief know about this. Let's go talk to her.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So we got an accomplice here. Alright.
Yep.
Hey, Chief. I like the Chief.
Chief Parker, Ace and I found evidence that implies the Rocky Head Killer had an accomplice.
An accomplice? So there's still a guilty party somewhere out there. Ace, you've got to find that accomplice ASAP.
Well, that's where we're stumped, Chief. We know the accomplice helped steal the shipment, but we don't know where to look.
Start back at the school. After all, that's where Wilcox spent her days, and that's where she found her victims.
Bus driver. Good idea, Chief. Ace, there's not a second to lose. Let's head back to the school.
I didn't even think of that.
And I'm famished. Let's grab an energy boost from the kitchen on our way out of here.
I thought it was gonna be Greg for a second.
I'm just gonna guess it's the bus driver.
He's creepy enough. Miss Ramsey, we received your little mystery package. How did you manage to retrieve these mushrooms from the forest? It's been off limits since the satellite fell. That box wasn't meant for you. I sent that to the artist. I thought she'd be stand. Guess she's just another sheeple after all. You cops just believe whatever comes from your superiors. I'm sure those mushrooms are full of whatever weird radiation the satellite wreckage is giving off. Kathy was gonna test them for me. I would have snaggled something more substantial from the woods if they hadn't spotted me before I got to the dome. Wait, a dome? What are you talking about? See? That's exactly my point. Why did they build a dome over the fallen satellite? What's it for? I mean, I would assume the dome protects everyone from the radiation. But you don't... Oh, that's weird. But you don't know for sure. Conspiracies are everywhere. To see the world as clearly as I see it, you have to walk a mile in my dreads. Oh, God. Well, that was intense. Yeah, you could say that again. Izzi really does see conspiracies everywhere, doesn't she? I didn't know they built a dome over the satellite, but I assume it's for good reason. I need a break to think about all this. How do you get some coffee and tea, Trevor? Ace, sorry.
Alright, let's high school entrance. Oh, we got something here.
Making it nice and easy for us, aren't you?
Yes, my actual name is right. Ace, I think you hit the jackpot. This is a scanner used by people who make deliveries. Miss Wilcox's accomplice helped her steal the drugs. This scanner could be theirs. Let's get cracking on this code, Ace. This could be our big break.
Let's hope so. PDA.
It's VDA.
BIB.
Bingo! The order number on the scanner matches the shipment number from the box of amphitidine. And it seems Rupert was right. Someone did receive the shipment. They even signed for it. Wait a second. Does that signature say Pandit? Like Nathan Pandit? Well, that may be Nathan's name, but that's not his signature. Someone forged it. You're right, Ace. We need to see who made that delivery. Let's scroll down. The delivery was made by Stuart Benedict. The creepy bus driver is our serial killer's accomplice. I always knew that guy was dangerous. Ace, let's go bust his chops. Yep. Yep. Stuart Benedict, you're under arrest as an accomplice to murder. Accomplice to murder? I'm a school bus driver. That's not all you are. You're also a delivery person. Don't bother denying it. We found your scanner. And on it, we've also found proof you stole the shipment of amphitidine Principal Wilcox used to murder all those people. No, she used it to protect all those children. I told you before, it's my duty to the school to make sure that nothing happens to those kids. Look, pal, I don't know what kind of twisted fantasy you've spun for yourself, but in this world, murder doesn't solve anyone's problems. Principal Wilcox meant well. She just wanted those kids not to be shouted at. She paid me so much, I couldn't refuse. Oh, so you profited from your crime too. Despicable. Mr. Benedict, you're under arrest and we're confiscating your ill-gained money too. Oh, I was gonna buy a new bus with that money.
That head.
That hairline is unfortunate.
Yeah. Ace, you apprehended the serial killer's accomplice and traced back the stolen drugs. I think we'll all sleep more soundly tonight knowing that that's all taken care of. Great work. Yes, Ace, I admit I'll be glad to finally see my bed. One thing keeps nagging at me, though. I know that Izzi girl is nuttier than a candy bar, but she really has a point about the forest. Jones was here when the satellite fell last year. Do you think he knows anything more about it, or the dome they suddenly built over it? Before we call it a night, let's go talk to him. Oh boy. Hey Jones, Izzi Ramsey came to us to talk to us tonight. She mentioned there was a dome built in the forest. Did you know about that?
Of course they built the dome. They've got to keep the satellite's radiation from spreading somehow. Why do you care so much about that? And why would you listen to Izzi Ramsey? She's nuts.
Well, a satellite falling from the forest still feels like a big thing to me. Ever since I've got here, everybody's tried to do is... Let's try that again. But ever since I got here, all everyone has done is try to minimize it. I just think it's weird, that's all.
Look, Ace, you've seen it yourself. The forest is under lock and key because of the radiation. There's nothing to be gained from snooping around, trust me. But enough of this. We still haven't celebrated closing the Rocky Out Killer case. How about I take you both out for some drinks, huh?
Well, Ace Jones is right. Maybe we should. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh my goodness, earthquake. Take cover.
To be continued.
Oh snap.
Oh boy, that's exciting.
Oh snap.
That's awesome.
Earthquake, baby. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Alright.
Alright. So we will see you guys in the next case, next Thursday. This has been Pitching His Idiot.
And the Colonel Case Theorists.
Over and out.